What's up? What's up? What's up? Bills Mafia. Billy here. Respect the Game podcast at the RTG podcast and all the socials. Respect the recap. Buffalo Bills, Los Angeles Rams recap, week 14. Well, let me tell you, if you like fireworks, if you like high scoring, if you like football, Rams and Bills was it. If you're a Bills fan, I don't know how you take away that game, what your thoughts are. We'll get to that. Leave the comments on how you took that game. I was not happy, and not even about the loss. I wasn't happy with it. So I get called Bills troll, not a true Bills fan. Every time I speak my mind when it comes to the coaching of the Buffalo Bills. We're going to go into the coaching today. If you're going to be one of these, we'll get them next time, try harder, go Josh, we love you, Haley and Josh, take it somewhere else. This isn't that, okay? First off, for me, I apologize for the Bills losing. You see this hat here? When I watch the game, it sits on the chair next to me. I do not wear it when I watch the games. It sits next to me on my couch. I have worn this shirt since week 7, week 5, whenever Buffalo lost to the Ravens, okay? 7 weeks ago, apparently. I have worn that shirt. I wear the shirt week after week until Buffalo loses, okay? This is my 3rd shirt for the season. Had a red Bills shirt. They lost against the Ravens. I put on a Bills Mafia shirt. They lost the next week to the Texans. I've had this one on since the loss to the Texans. Okay? It gets hung up. I spray it with Febreze, but it doesn't get washed. Can't wash off the good juju. But Buffalo lost. The shirt has to get washed now. This is the new shirt until Buffalo loses. I'll be wearing this shirt every Sunday, Thursday, or Monday until Buffalo loses. This is next in line. So that being said, I did not have my hat on the seat next to me. It was in the bedroom. You can't mess up the flow of things. My apologies for the loss yesterday. On to the real loss yesterday. So I've said before multiple times, multiple forums on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, Buffalo's coaching is atrocious. Oh, we're 10-3. We're 10-2. We make the playoffs every year. Listen, stop. Your threshold shouldn't be at least we make the playoffs every year. We have Josh Allen, in my opinion, the best football player in the NFL, wasting away with this coaching staff, okay? We saw it years ago with the Chiefs, the poor clock management. Buffalo, above all, their clock management is horrible. I know, armchair quarterback, Monday morning quarterback. Listen, my thoughts yesterday, 240 plus at the end of the game, right? 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning with the Rams driving. Why are you not calling the timeout? Why are you not conserving the time now for when the Rams score? Because you have to be realistic, okay? They've scored on every drive yesterday. They're probably going to score here, all right? Call the timeouts, force their hand, make them do something. It drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. You could have used 2 of them and then hit the 2-minute warning, okay? Maybe had one if they score and get the ball back. Instead, you get all the way down with 3 timeouts and 1 minute left, and they score, wasting at least a minute and a half with the 2-minute warning. They score, minute, drive down, Buffalo's down there, goal line, and you run a quarterback sneak trying to conserve timeouts? I don't understand that. And I know you guys are going to come to McDermott's defense. Oh, it was Brady. Oh, McDermott. Why? Why the quarterback sneak? Why the tush push, okay? I'm looking here. Let me find it. Let me find it here. Tom Brady criticizes. Oh, wrong one. Mobby. Tom Brady criticizes Sean McDermott and the Bills. You have a 3% of getting the onside kick. I'm not with Brady on this one. With Tom Brady on this one. I'm not with Tom Brady on this about kicking the onside. You had to go with the onside. You don't kick it away. You don't waste the timeouts with a minute left with a team who sliced you up the whole game. You don't do that. You had to go the onside here. I'm not with Tom Brady on this one. He criticizes the whole sequence of plays. Sean McDermott explains timeout after QB sneak. You have two options. Neither are great. He referred to the 1-yard sneak as Buffalo's best play all year. So he was confident in running it. So Buffalo's best play all year. Okay. Let's say that's true on 4th and 2 from the 50, on 4th and 1 from the 20. Okay, sure. You stack the line, but you have options. You have receivers out, whatever. Okay. This sets up for the second time in the game in the tush-push formation where earlier in the game you go for it and don't get it on 3rd down, I believe. You do it a second time and get it. So you already stuffed once and had to go a second time earlier in the game. Now it's game on the line, trying to conserve timeouts. Let's run the tush-push again. A run that if you don't score, the clock keeps running. Sorry to state the obvious. And you risk that. And you get stopped. You have to call the timeout. It's the best play all year. Do you know what the best play all year is inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback draw. Think about it. Please look it up. I've looked it up. Go look. When the hell has Buffalo run a quarterback sneak? One time, maybe, against the Cardinals, first game of the season. That wasn't a quarterback sneak. It was a quarterback draw. Broke free, ran. Last year with Pittsburgh, 50-yard run. Against the Chiefs a couple weeks ago, a long run. There is no, against the Dolphins, I believe, hit one as well. There's no quarterback sneak with Josh Allen. You go 2-3 wide, quarterback draw. He has the option to move. He is going to run over 1-on-1, maybe even 2-on-1 into the end zone. He did it last week to Fred Warner. I mean, he ran by him. Wasn't a 1-yard run. Bro, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. But you do not run a quarterback sneak when you're trying to conserve time. It was a horrible play call. You have Josh Allen, 5 wide, 3 wide, quarterback draw. He's running over anybody getting into the end zone. Do you know he's not running over? His offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, DBs. He's not getting through a 4 stack of the biggest human beings in the world. Yo, they got to the next play. That's great. Great job. They got to the next play. You screwed up on the play before. The clock management sucks in Buffalo, okay? I think McDermott's a good dude. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You can blast me if you want at the RTG podcast. Buffalo has plateaued with Sean McDermott. He doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. He doesn't have it. What Buffalo has is Josh Allen. If Josh Allen is not on that team, Buffalo is 3-10. Okay? He is that team. I've said this in a couple comments, roasted me as well. Maybe if Milano comes back, maybe we get a little spark on defense. But our defense is not good. You can run on Buffalo's defense. Buffalo's going to be playing the Lions next week. Are you kidding me? If you're a better, $50, $100, Montgomery and Gibbs to at least get 50 yards each. At least. They're going to run all over Buffalo. Our defense is not that good. It is a play from a 14-plus point lead defense where the run game is non-existent because the other team has to try to keep up with us, with the Bills. I try not to be a us person. And defense can tee off on the quarterback. When the game is tight and the other team can run the ball, this is what happens. Williams was running everywhere yesterday. So you got to bring a couple guys up in the box. Well, I like our defense. They're not going to stop Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp with Stafford back there throwing darts everywhere. You got to bring in to stop the run. That doesn't allow good coverage in the back. So they chew them apart. You drop them back. Here comes the run. Defense drops back. Here comes the run. Buffalo can't stop it. They can blitz the hell out of the quarterback, rush the hell out of the quarterback while dropping guys because there's no threat to run. When you are not winning and the other team can run, Buffalo's defense is as wide open as Swiss cheese. It is not a good defense. Falls on McDermott. Then, Bass hit that 50-yard extra point. The penalties on the offensive line. Deion Dawkins, bro, he's funny on Instagram, funny on Twitter. He's a good guy, a team guy. He may be. That's great. I think he's a good player. But he has more penalties, I think, or Spencer Brown. Those two guys have more penalties than I think anybody in the league. How is it you get a 15-yard unsportsmanlike on a goal line play? Oh, he was jumping on Allen. No, the fuck he wasn't. There was nobody on Allen. You get the guy off. You don't chuck him. I'm all for protecting your guy. I am. Situational football. You don't do that. Dan Campbell, I don't care what you do on the field, team. You get a 15, that's your ass. How many 15-yard penalties unsportsmanlike do the Lions have? How many had the Belichick Patriots had over the years? Maybe in 20 years of Belichick, you can count on one hand the amount of unsportsmanlike, stupid, selfish penalties the Patriots have. Coaching, no accountability. You can't have the same guys doing the same dumb shit over and over again and expect to win. I get it. You like these players. Cool. And 10 years from now, none of them will be there. But the Buffalo Bills will still be there. The coach needs to go. He's not it. If Buffalo happens to get to a Super Bowl and happens to win, it will be 100% because of Josh Allen and not the coaching. He screws up the time. He screws up penalties, the coaching, the accountability of men. He doesn't have it. Josh Allen's prime is being wasted. The defense that he runs, he's a good defensive guy. Are you kidding me? 44 points? Your team puts up 42 and you lose. Josh Allen has a historic day. 6 total touchdowns. First ever 3 passing, 3 rushing. Never ever done. Or second player done. Whatever the hell records they are. Whatever these records are. The first player in July with a shoe untied to throw with his left hand to get a 10-yard pass. Do these records even matter? Do they? I don't know. Do I think Josh Allen's MVP candidate? 1,000%. Without Josh Allen, the Bills are as good as the Panthers, okay? Look at the Bengals. Very similar, but they have Joe Burrow, which means, to me, Allen is better than Joe Burrow. Buffalo gave up 44 points to a great team yesterday. They're 6-6. Bro, their first 5 games, the Rams, 6 games, didn't have their 2 all-star receivers. No threat to pass the ball. You can't run that great. They get them back, they're on a win streak, okay? And the 4th and 7, it's third and 7, okay? You get a penalty. It's 4th and 7. They're probably going to go, but 7 is a big chunk. Don't accept the penalty and make it 3 and 17 when these guys are slicing up the defense. But what does McDermott do? Accept the penalty. Let's give them 2 extra chances to get the first down. That's a great coaching job. What do? Get 10, 12 yards on 3rd down, get a 4th and 5, get an easy 4th and 5 conversion. You're Monday morning quarterbacking it. You're a bench time. You're whatever bullshit you guys want to say. Buffalo has peaked under Sean McDermott. Do you want to be the Steelers where every year you could say, yeah, but Tomlin is 17 straight winning seasons. Okay, what do the last 10 give you? First round bounce to the playoffs, barely getting into the playoffs. This year being 10-3, great job, Pittsburgh. But you have the Cincinnati Bengals losing everything with a team that scored 90 points in 3 weeks. That ain't going to happen next year. Okay? So do you want to be hopefully good each year, and maybe you get a good quarterback here, maybe you get a good player there, but you're bouncing the first round every year? Do you want to aspire to be Tomlin in the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are doing great this year, but they got pieces to get them where they got to go? Buffalo has the pieces. They don't have the coaching. Tomlin, the Steelers, had the coaching, didn't have the pieces. Now they have the pieces, and look what they're doing. Buffalo is the opposite of that. Have the pieces, not doing shit with it. Oh, we get to the playoffs. We'll get the first round. We'll get a first round playoff. We won the division. Won the division. 3 other teams combined, 7 wins? 8 wins? Come on, bro. The division is garbage. Oh, the Patriots had the bad division all their years. Yeah, but it kicked ass in the playoffs. 10 Super Bowl trips, 7 wins, whatever the hell it is. I mean, come on. Allen did great. He did phenomenal. Do you want to see a glaring stat that you absolutely have said before and will say again and will always say? What you absolutely cannot have is you cannot have Josh Allen as your leading running back. 10 for 82. Yeah, but that's a controlled run game. No, it isn't. It's him running around, getting open, continuing to play because the line fell apart, because nobody could get open on the receiver-wise. That defense couldn't play yesterday with the Rams. They were there, okay? Allen can't be your leading guy. Cook, 6 for 20. Curtis Samuel, 1 for 1. Where the hell was James Cook yesterday? Was he hurt? I was looking on the Twitter machine. I did not see him with an injury designation. Fantasy Football checked him. Didn't see an injury designation. He was gone for, most of the third quarter? Came back at the end of the third, maybe the fourth. Where the hell is your top running back? Why is he not running the ball? Well, he got tackled in the first few plays of the game, so we give up running the ball. Is that what we do? As a coach, we, us, them, the Bills, you give up on the run game because your guy gets tackled? Kyron Williams, 29 for 87, 2 touchdowns. Blake Corum, 8 for 34. Puka, 5 for 16. Little sweeps here and there. I wonder how many of those Puka little jet sweeps were for first downs and touchdowns. I would say probably almost all of them. Yeah, Josh Allen, 22 of 37, 340. 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. Fantastic. Buffalo lost the game. Stafford, 23 of 30, 322 TDs. Allen played great. He played fantastic. The defense did not. The coaching let them down. The Rams, 3 phases of the game, that block punt. Well, you know what? Take away that block punt, and we would have won. You can't take away the block punt. It was part of the game, early in the game. Buffalo has a chance. End of the first half, end of the second quarter. We can go down and score. The Bills kick a field goal, get a touchdown. Let's go 3 and out with 3 stupid-ass, dumb-ass passes. Where's the run game? That's fine. We'll get them back when we start the second half. We get the ball. 3 and out again, right? Or maybe 1 first down and then a 3 and out. Play calling, coaching. Don't come at me with this, oh, you're a Bills hater. Oh, you don't know. Bro, I know. I watch football. I'm not one of these dudes that thinks I play Madden. I know how football works. I don't play video games. It's not for me. I have my hunches. Like you have your hunches. My hunches, my feeling. Buffalo screwed the clock management yesterday. 240 plus with a team slicing you up. Remember probably 10 years ago, Peyton Manning, Bill Belichick? Belichick lets them score. Lets Peyton Manning's team score so they can get the ball back because they needed time on the clock. That's coaching. That's situational. They sliced up Buffalo's defense yesterday. But we're going to hold on to the timeouts for 1 minute left, being down by 2 possessions. Oh, you know, they could have kicked the field goal on Buffalo. No, they fucking couldn't. They were getting 10 yards a clip, it seemed like yesterday. God, look at Kyron Williams, average 3 yards a carry. Listen, I get you. They dropped him in the backfield for a little bit. But then what? 3rd and 7, let's get a 12-yard pass. Penalties, yeah. The refs, false start on the touchdown play. I saw it. You saw it. We saw it. It was there. It was there. But should Buffalo have been in that situation to lose the game on a missed call by the ref, screwing two important possessions, ending the half and starting the half? Block punt? Yeah, it's rare. I don't know. Buffalo's so good, we rarely punt. We didn't know how to protect. Okay, fine. Oh, my God. Listen, and you had the Lions this week. You had the Lions. It's going to be a hard game in the Dome. Again, a pass-happy team, a run-first team. Holy shit. I said it earlier. I'm going to say it again. If you're a betting man, you have Montgomery and Gibbs against Buffalo's run defense. Set them up at minimum of 50, maybe minus 250 for each of them. Parlay it together. Bet 100 to win 70. You want to put it up to 60 yards? Go for it. Betting is your responsibility, not mine. It's your money, not mine. Talking tongue-in-cheek, except they're going to run all over Buffalo's defense. Figure out the play calling, okay? Run the ball. Josh Allen cannot be your primary running back. Where the hell was Cook? Was he hurt? What happened? What happened? I saw Johnson back there. He got a nice screen for a touchdown. Awesome way to go. I saw Davis back there. No one else can run the ball except for Josh Allen. Like, notice that. When the game is tight, when the game is close, when the game is important, that run game is fucking gone. It is Josh Allen run left, run right, and pass and save us. And he was a little reckless yesterday. How could you say that? He set records. Oh, my God, 6 touchdowns. Hey. Hit a couple rollouts, throw them back across the body. We've seen him make the plays a bunch of times. But imagine they were 1 second off behind the receiver, pick 6. All right? Yes, he set records. 342, 22 of 37. A few of those passes were reckless. Okay? And then what, the 4th and 7? Was there even a rush on Stafford? Who you know if you get at him will run back and throw the ball up? You know he's an excitable guy. What about, oh, please. Hold on. As I'm yelling and screaming like a nutcase, I'm look at all these headlines. Buffalo's defense wastes Josh Allen's spectacular performance in a tough loss. That's from Sports Illustrated. Tom Brady criticizes. That's from AOL. But where is it? The Tom Brady criticizes. Hold on, there's one more. Let's share the screen here. Let's share the screen. Let's share it, guys. Oh, wrong one. Oh man, I'm bad at this. Sean McDermott admits gaffe on final play of Rams loss. Okay, what are we talking about? The punt? Bills coach Sean McDermott on why they didn't go for a punt block or return on the final play of the game. Sean McDermott, why didn't you rush the punter on the last play of the game? Oh, it's simple, guys. We didn't have enough guys on the field. Are you fucking kidding me? You did not have enough guys on the field? Come on, Bills fans, let's go. Well, that's the special teams coach's job. He's got to make sure his guy's right. Who's in charge of the special teams coach to make sure his shit's right? The head coach. Who's in charge of the dumb quarterback sneak of the offensive coordinator? The head coach. Who's in charge of clock management, calling timeouts? The head coach. Who's in charge of player discipline and holding guys accountable and dumb penalties? The head coach. God damn, I'm so tired of Sean McDermott. Love the Bills. I'll be a Bills fan until I cannot be a Bills fan anymore. I did not expect to get this intense over this. You know, guys, I don't get like this watching football. Like when the game was over yesterday and Buffalo lost to change the channel, I put on Ghosts. Love that show. Silo I watched later in the night. Nothing in my life changes. Buffalo wins or loses. I mean, I lose no sleep whatsoever. I got my corks with my funny shirts and shit, my hat. Nothing in my life changes. They'll never see me on the interweb throwing shit at my TV, yelling and screaming at the TV. I get intense, don't get me wrong. Oh, that call was horrible. Oh, ref, throw the flag. Like a normal football fan, yes. But once that clock hits 0-0-0, Nothing in my life changes. It couldn't care less. But when I'm in here talking, the passionate sports fan, the passionate Bills fan comes out. And yes, I am not a head coach. I'm not in the NFL. I'm not. Why? I don't know. I wasn't driven that way, I guess. And I'm not saying because I play video games, which I don't, that I know how to, in this day and age, I can play Madden. I see the play calls. Bro, if you're one of those guys, you're not that guy. You're not important. My God, am I tired of the coaching in Buffalo. Josh Allen is amazing. Set records, whether they're legit records or not. I'm not here to dispute that. I think he's the best player in the NFL. I've thought that for years. The limited players he has, the limited defense he has, the limited coaching he has, to be as good as he is with what's around. And again, the Bills' offense is good, and they got some playmakers coming up for sure. He's hindered by his coach and that defense. Okay? To be as productive as he is. I said this before, man. He's Peyton Manning and the Colts 10 years ago. You've got to put up 45. The defense is going to give up 43. Oh, but we've great defense. We're slowing guys down, giving up a few amount of points. Yeah, because Buffalo gets a big lead, and the other team has to pass the ball, and it falls right into the defense's hands and how they play. When the game is close and the other team can run the ball, Buffalo is screwed. All right? Yell at me in the comments. Say what you got to say. Talk shit at the RTG podcast on all of the socials. All right? Find me. Say what you got to say. You're not going to offend me. Speak your mind. At the RTG podcast on all the socials. Appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Go Bills. And not taking anything from the Rams. They played a hell of a game. But it's a Bills podcast here. So, come on. I'm waiting for the playoffs. Go Super Bowl. Let's go, Buffalo. But yes, the Rams game was tough. And I'm curious to see how the Lions game is going to go. That's it. Go Bills. You guys have a great day.